Hi there, Mel Grandjam here, and welcome to another podcast. And we did an excellent one with Chief Janvier, and I was very impressed with that. This is this podcast is actually going to follow the stuff we talked about with Vern, and the discussion today is about political employees. Earlier on, when I was talking with Chief, that their style of governance, who makes decisions, quorum, consensus versus their way. So in Fort McKay, when I took office, it was consensus based, meaning that everyone had to agree. So council at the time let me take the big ones, because they knew if they didn't support me in the big ones, I had that opportunity to take it to the community and get direction. But some of the little ones that council won were the ones that dealt with people. So, and I call those political employees, because when I took office, there were 3 individuals that I could not touch. They were hired from previous chief and council, previous administration, whether they were daughters of the chief, whether they were family of the chief, or tied in. But they had employment, and they were given their jobs, even though other members with the education, they weren't allowed to even compete for those jobs, because those jobs were given. So the reason why I talk about this is that affects your community's growth. If you're given jobs, you haven't earned them. Thus, what are you going to put back into the community? So these individuals, 2 of them were high individuals, managers, that didn't do anything. So as a result, because you were given a job, you didn't earn for it, the community suffered. So why I take exception to this is I went to school. I'm a graduate, I worked hard, and I know that education helps. Education is the key to your success. And it's really important to keep that track of education. And when you finish, bring some of that education skills back to your community and put it to work and put your mind for your community, because that's the whole reason of going to school, is to come back and help. So if you're those political employees, look at yourself in the mirror and say, can I do better? Or should I do my job? Or I should let the person with the qualifications do it?